Part 1. The Beginning of Love. In a small town nestled between rolling hills and lush forests, there lived a brave soldier named Mark and a compassionate nurse named Lily. Their love story began on a warm summer day when Mark was home on leave from his military duties. They met at a local fair, where Mark was drawn to Lily's kind smile, and Lily was captivated by Mark's strong sense of duty and gentle nature. Their connection was instant, and they spent hours talking, laughing, and getting to know each other. As days turned into weeks, their bond grew stronger. Mark admired Lily's dedication to helping others, and Lily respected Mark's commitment to serving his country. They quickly fell deeply in love, and it wasn't long before Mark proposed to Lily in a beautiful meadow, under a sky filled with twinkling stars. Lily said yes with tears of joy in her eyes, and they planned a simple yet heartfelt wedding. Part 2. A Heartfelt Farewell. Their wedding day was a celebration of love and commitment. Friends and family gathered to witness their vows, and the couple promised to stand by each other through thick and thin. The ceremony was followed by a joyous reception, filled with laughter, dancing, and heartfelt toasts. Soon after their wedding, Mark received orders to return to duty. It was a bittersweet moment as they had to part ways, but they knew their love was strong enough to withstand the distance. They shared a tearful farewell at the train station, holding each other tightly and promising to stay in touch through letters and phone calls. Part 3. The Neighborly Bond. Lily continued her work at the local hospital, pouring her heart into caring for her patients. She missed Mark dearly, but she stayed strong, finding solace in their frequent letters. During this time, she developed a close friendship with their neighbor, Alex, a kind and helpful man who often offered to assist her with household chores. Alex was always there for Lily, whether it was fixing a leaky faucet or helping her with groceries. His presence became a source of comfort, and Lily appreciated having someone to rely on. They often shared meals and conversations, becoming good friends in the process. Part 4. A Betrayal Unfolds. 2 years passed, and Mark's return date was approaching. Lily was overjoyed at the thought of being reunited with her husband. However, as the days went by, she started feeling uneasy and guilty about her growing feelings for Alex. One evening, after a particularly emotional conversation, Lily and Alex found themselves sharing a moment of vulnerability. In a moment of weakness, they crossed a line that changed everything. Lily was consumed with guilt and regret. She tried to distance herself from Alex, but it was too late. The consequences of their actions became evident when Lily discovered she was pregnant. Her world shattered as she realized the baby was not Mark's but Alex's. Part 5. The Soldier's Return. Mark finally returned home, eager to reunite with his beloved wife. He had dreamed of this moment for so long, imagining their joyous reunion and the life they would build together. However, when he arrived, he noticed a change in Lily. She seemed distant and troubled, a shadow of the woman he had left behind. It didn't take long for the truth to come out. One evening, Mark confronted Lily, sensing that something was deeply wrong. Through tears and choked words, Lily confessed everything: her infidelity, her feelings for Alex, and the baby she was carrying. Mark was devastated, his heart breaking into a million pieces. Part 6. The Emotional Turmoil. The days following Lily's confession were a whirlwind of emotions for Mark. He felt a storm of anger, betrayal, sadness, and confusion. He couldn't eat or sleep, haunted by thoughts of Lily and Alex together. The image replayed in his mind like a torturous loop, making him question everything he thought he knew about his wife and their marriage. Lily, on the other hand, was consumed with guilt and regret. She cried herself to sleep every night, feeling the weight of her betrayal crushing her. She wanted desperately to make things right, but she didn't know how. She feared that Mark would never be able to forgive her, that their marriage was irreparably damaged. Part 7. Confronting Alex. Mark couldn't move forward without confronting Alex. He needed to understand how this could have happened and face the man who had taken advantage of his wife's vulnerability. He went to Alex's house, his heart pounding with a mix of anger and anxiety. When Alex opened the door, he saw the anguish in Mark's eyes. Mark didn't hold back. He demanded answers, shouting and accusing Alex of ruining his life. Alex, remorseful and ashamed, admitted his feelings for Lily but insisted that it was never his intention to hurt Mark. He explained that their relationship developed out of loneliness and emotional need, not out of malice. Part 8. Struggling to move forward. Despite Alex's explanations, Mark couldn't shake his anger. He felt betrayed not only by Lily but by a man he considered a friend. Mark struggled with his emotions, often lashing out in frustration. He would have outbursts, shouting and breaking things around the house, only to be consumed with guilt afterward. Lily tried to console him, but her presence often made things worse. Mark would see her and be reminded of the betrayal, causing his anger to flare up again. It was a vicious cycle that seemed impossible to break. Part 9. The baby's arrival. As Lily's pregnancy progressed, Mark's feelings became even more complicated. He knew the baby wasn't his, yet he couldn't help but feel a mix of excitement and dread about the impending arrival. He was torn between wanting to support Lily and resenting the situation. When Lily went into labor, Mark was by her side, holding her hand through the pain. Despite everything, he couldn't abandon her in her time of need. When baby Grace was born, Mark felt a rush of conflicting emotions. He looked at the innocent child and felt a pang of love, but also a reminder of the betrayal that had brought her into their lives. Part 10. Mark's inner conflict. Mark struggled with his feelings toward Grace. On one hand, she was an innocent child who had done nothing wrong. On the other hand, she was a constant reminder of Lily's infidelity. He tried to be a good father figure, but he often felt detached and distant, struggling to bond with her. Lily noticed Mark's struggle and felt a deep sense of sorrow. She knew that Grace's presence was a painful reminder for Mark, and she felt responsible for the strain it put on their relationship. She tried to be patient and understanding, hoping that time would help heal the wounds. Part 11. Seeking professional help. Realizing that they couldn't navigate this turmoil alone, Mark and Lily decided to seek professional help. They started attending counseling sessions, both individually and as a couple. The therapist helped them explore their feelings, communicate more effectively, and begin the process of healing. In therapy, Mark expressed his deep sense of betrayal and his struggle to forgive Lily. He also acknowledged his conflicting feelings about Grace and his fear that he would never be able to fully accept her. Lily, in turn, shared her guilt and remorse, her love for Mark, and her hope that they could rebuild their relationship. Part 12. The influence of friends and family. Friends and family played a significant role in their journey. Mark's parents were supportive but struggled to understand how he could consider staying with Lily. They were angry on his behalf and often voiced their disapproval, which added to Mark's internal conflict. Lily's parents, on the other hand, were more understanding. They saw how much pain their daughter was in and wanted to support her in any way they could. They encouraged Mark to find forgiveness in his heart, believing that their love was strong enough to overcome this obstacle. Part 13. Rebuilding trust. Rebuilding trust was a slow and painful process. Mark found it difficult to let go of the past and often questioned Lily's actions and motives. Every time she left the house or received a message, he felt a surge of anxiety and suspicion. Lily understood Mark's feelings and tried to be as transparent as possible. She shared her schedule, stayed in constant communication, and made sure to prioritize their relationship. She knew that regaining Mark's trust would take time and patience. Part 14. Finding common ground. Mark and Lily started to find common ground in their shared love for Grace. Despite his initial reluctance, Mark began to form a bond with the baby. He started to see her as an innocent life that deserved love and care, regardless of the circumstances of her conception. Lily noticed the change in Mark and felt a glimmer of hope. They began to spend more time together as a family, finding joy in small moments and working to rebuild their connection. They took Grace on walks, played with her, and cherished the milestones of her early life. Part 15. Confronting the past. To truly move forward, Mark and Lily had to confront their past. They revisited the events that led to the infidelity, discussing their feelings of loneliness, insecurity, and emotional need. They realized that their separation had created a void that both of them struggled to fill. By understanding the root causes of their actions, they began to see each other with more compassion. Mark saw Lily's vulnerability and her struggle to cope with his absence, while Lily saw the deep sense of duty and sacrifice that Mark carried with him. Part 16. Setting boundaries with Alex. Mark and Lily had to set clear boundaries with Alex. While they didn't want to completely cut him out of their lives, they knew that they needed to create distance to heal. Alex respected their decision and moved away from the neighborhood, understanding that his presence was a source of pain for them. This decision brought a sense of relief to Mark, who found it easier to focus on his relationship with Lily without the constant reminder of her infidelity. It also allowed Lily to concentrate on rebuilding her marriage without the lingering guilt and complications of her relationship with Alex. Part 17. A renewed commitment. Mark and Lily renewed their commitment to each other, vowing to move forward with honesty and transparency. They acknowledged the mistakes of the past but chose to focus on the future. They started creating new memories together, finding joy in the simple moments of everyday life. They also made a promise to communicate more openly. They shared their fears, hopes, and dreams, making sure that they were always on the same page. This renewed commitment strengthened their bond and helped them rebuild the trust that had been broken. Part 18. The challenges of co-parenting. Co-parenting Grace brought its own set of challenges. Mark sometimes struggled with feelings of jealousy and inadequacy, worrying that he would never be enough for Grace. He feared that she would one day learn about her true parentage and question his role in her life. Lily reassured Mark, reminding him that he was the only father Grace had ever known. She encouraged him to focus on the love and care he provided, rather than the circumstances of her birth. Over time, Mark's bond with Grace grew stronger, and he began to see himself as her true father. Part 19. Embracing forgiveness. Forgiveness was a critical part of their healing journey. Mark had to find it within himself to forgive Lily, not just for her actions but for the pain they caused. This process was neither easy nor quick, but it was essential for their relationship to move forward. Lily also had to forgive herself. She struggled with feelings of shame and guilt, often feeling unworthy of Mark's love. Through therapy and self-reflection, she learned to accept her mistakes and focus on becoming a better partner and mother. Part 20. Rediscovering intimacy. Rediscovering intimacy was another crucial step. The emotional distance created by the betrayal had taken a toll on their physical relationship. They had to learn to trust each other in this aspect as well, taking things slowly and being patient with each other's feelings. They began by spending quality time together, engaging in activities that brought them closer. They went on dates, took walks, and had long conversations. Gradually, they rebuilt their intimacy, finding comfort and connection in each other's presence. Part 21. The support network. Their support network played a significant role in their healing process. Friends and family provided a listening ear, advice, and encouragement. They also found solace in support groups, connecting with others who had gone through similar experiences. These connections reminded them that they were not alone in their struggles. They learned from others' stories and found hope in the possibility of healing and rebuilding their relationship. This sense of community helped them stay strong during the difficult times. Part 22. Focusing on the positive. Mark and Lily made a conscious effort to focus on the positive aspects of their relationship. They celebrated their achievements, no matter how small, and expressed gratitude for each other's efforts. This shift in perspective helped them see their journey as one of growth and resilience, rather than just pain and betrayal. They also created new traditions and routines that strengthened their bond. They started a weekly family game night, took up a new hobby together, and planned future vacations. These activities brought joy and excitement back into their lives, reminding them of the love that brought them together in the first place. Part 23. The role of faith and spirituality. Mark and Lily turned to their faith and spirituality for guidance and support. They attended church regularly, seeking solace in prayer and community. Their faith provided them with a sense of purpose and strength, helping them navigate the challenges they faced. They also began practicing mindfulness and meditation, finding inner peace and clarity. These practices helped them manage their emotions, reduce stress, and maintain a positive outlook. By nurturing their spiritual well-being, they found a deeper connection with each other and a greater sense of harmony in their lives. Part 24. Embracing imperfection. Mark and Lily learned to embrace the imperfections in their relationship. They realized that no relationship is without its flaws and that true love involves accepting and loving each other despite their mistakes. They stopped striving for perfection and instead focused on being present and supportive partners. This shift in mindset allowed them to be more forgiving and compassionate toward each other. They learned to let go of unrealistic expectations and appreciate the unique strengths and qualities that each of them brought to their relationship. Part 25. Creating New Memories. Mark and Lily dedicated themselves to creating new memories together. They planned trips, explored new hobbies, and participated in community events. Each new experience brought them closer, reinforcing their bond and helping them build a future together. They also documented their journey through photographs, journals, and letters. These mementos served as reminders of their progress and the love that endured despite the challenges. Looking back at these memories gave them strength and motivation to continue moving forward. Part 26. The Power of Patience. Patience became a cornerstone of their relationship. They understood that healing takes time and that rebuilding trust is a gradual process. They learned to be patient with themselves and each other, allowing space for growth and understanding. This patience extended to their interactions with Grace. They recognized that she would have questions about her parentage as she grew older, and that they needed to approach these conversations with sensitivity and honesty. By being patient and supportive, they aimed to provide her with a loving and secure environment. Part 27. Reaffirming Their Love. Mark and Lily decided to renew their vows, reaffirming their love and commitment to each other. They planned a small, intimate ceremony with close friends and family, celebrating the strength of their relationship and the journey they had undertaken. The ceremony was filled with heartfelt speeches, tears of joy, and a renewed sense of hope. Mark and Lily exchanged vows that reflected their growth, resilience, and unwavering love for each other. This moment marked a new chapter in their lives, symbolizing their dedication to a future together. Part 28. Navigating Parenthood. As Grace grew, Mark and Lily faced the challenges of parenthood together. They supported each other through sleepless nights, tantrums, and milestones. Their shared responsibility as parents brought them closer, reinforcing their partnership and deepening their bond. They also made sure to nurture their relationship outside of their roles as parents. They scheduled regular date nights, shared their dreams and aspirations, and continued to prioritize their connection. This balance allowed them to be loving partners and dedicated parents. Part 29. Overcoming Setbacks. There were moments of setbacks and struggles along the way. Mark and Lily faced disagreements, moments of doubt, and external pressures. However, they had learned to approach these challenges with open communication and mutual support. Each setback became an opportunity for growth and learning. They used these experiences to strengthen their relationship, always coming back to their shared commitment and love. Through resilience and perseverance, they overcame each obstacle, emerging stronger and more united. Part 30. The Role of Forgiveness. Forgiveness remained a continuous journey for both Mark and Lily. They understood that forgiveness was not a one-time event but an ongoing process. They practiced forgiveness daily, reminding themselves of their love and the life they were building together. This practice allowed them to let go of past hurts and focus on the present. They found peace in knowing that their love was stronger than any mistake, and that their commitment to each other was unwavering. Through forgiveness, they found healing and the ability to move forward. Part 31. Building a strong foundation. Mark and Lily focused on building a strong foundation for their future. They invested in their relationship, prioritizing communication, trust, and mutual respect. They made time for each other, celebrated their successes, and supported each other through challenges. They also created a vision for their future, setting goals and dreams that they wanted to achieve together. This shared vision gave them direction and purpose, guiding their actions and decisions. With a strong foundation, they felt confident in their ability to navigate whatever life brought their way. Part 32. The role of love. In the end, it was love that carried them through. Mark and Lily's love for each other, for Grace, and for their family was the driving force behind their journey. Their love gave them the strength to forgive, to heal, and to rebuild. They realized that love is not just a feeling but a choice to stand by each other, to support each other, and to face challenges together. Their love was imperfect but powerful, guiding them through the darkest times and leading them to a brighter future. Part 33. A new beginning. Mark and Lily's story was one of resilience, forgiveness, and unwavering love. They had faced unimaginable challenges but emerged stronger and more united. Their journey taught them the true meaning of love and the power of commitment. As they looked forward to the future, they knew that they were ready to face whatever came their way. They had built a life filled with love, trust, and hope. Their story was a testament to the enduring strength of love and the beauty of second chances. Mark and Lily stood together, hand in hand, ready to embrace the next chapter of their lives. They had overcome the past, healed their wounds, and created a future filled with love and possibility. Their love story was far from perfect, but it was theirs, a story of love that endured against all odds.